Brock Lesnar just destroyed everything we thought we knew about WWE, and what happened next will make your blood boil. You think you know what chaos looks like? You think WWE has shown you everything? Think again, because what went down involving Brock Lesnar has sent shockwaves through the entire wrestling world, and I guarantee you're not ready for what I'm about to reveal. The WWE Universe is in complete meltdown mode right now, and if you're not absolutely furious about what just happened, then you haven't been paying attention. This is the kind of backstage politics and corporate manipulation that makes you question everything about professional wrestling. Here's what they don't want you to know: Brock Lesnar has just pulled off the most controversial move in recent WWE history, and a new World Heavyweight Champion has been crowned in the most disgraceful circumstances imaginable. But before I expose every single detail of this absolute disaster, here's a trivia question for you. In what year did Brock Lesnar first win the WWE Championship? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's see who the real wrestling experts are. Now listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you is going to change everything you thought you knew about WWE's current landscape. The Beast Incarnate has struck again, but this time, it's not just about the destruction inside the ring, it's about the systematic dismantling of everything fair and just in professional wrestling. The situation unfolded in the most outrageous fashion possible. Backstage reports are flooding in, and every single source is confirming that WWE management has completely lost control of the situation. We're talking about a level of chaos that hasn't been seen since the Montreal Screw-Up. And just like that infamous night, there are people backstage who are refusing to work, superstars threatening to walk out, and a locker room that's been divided right down the middle. Let me paint you the picture of what actually went down. The current World Heavyweight Champion was scheduled for a routine title defense. Everything seemed normal, everything seemed legitimate. But then Brock Lesnar decided to make his presence felt in the most destructive way imaginable. We're talking about F5s being delivered to not just one, not just two, but multiple people in the backstage area. Security couldn't stop him, road agents were powerless, and management was nowhere to be found when they were actually needed. But here's where it gets absolutely disgusting. Instead of punishing Brock Lesnar for this complete disregard for authority and rules, WWE management actually rewarded him. Yes, you heard that correctly. They actually rewarded this behavior by inserting him into the championship picture at the last possible moment. This is the kind of preferential treatment that makes hardworking superstars in the back absolutely sick to their stomachs. The match that followed was nothing short of a travesty of justice. The original champion, who had worked his way up through the ranks, who had earned every single opportunity, was suddenly facing the Beast Incarnate with absolutely no preparation, no warning, and no fair chance of retaining his title. And surprise, surprise, Brock Lesnar walked out as the new World Heavyweight Champion in under 5 minutes. 5 minutes to undo months of storytelling and character development. We have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. Here's another trivia question that's going to test your knowledge. How many times has Brock Lesnar won a world championship in WWE throughout his entire career? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to tell me whether you think this latest title win is legitimate or completely undeserved. Now, let's talk about the real victims in all of this, the WWE Universe. You, the fans who pay your hard-earned money for tickets, who buy the merchandise, who subscribe to Peacock and WWE Premium live events. You are the ones being absolutely disrespected by these behind-the-scenes power plays. The creative team had storylines planned, feuds that were building to epic conclusions, and all of it has been thrown in the garbage because of one person's ego and management's inability to stand up to star power. The fallout from this disaster is unprecedented. Multiple superstars have taken to social media to express their frustration, though most are being careful with their words because they know WWE social media policy. But reading between the lines, it's crystal clear that there's massive discontent brewing in the locker room. We're hearing reports of heated backstage confrontations, wrestlers demanding meetings with management, and talent seriously considering their options when their contracts come up for renewal. And let's not forget about the former champion, the man who just lost his title in the most humiliating fashion possible. Sources close to the situation are saying he's absolutely devastated, feeling completely betrayed by the company he's given everything to. This is a wrestler who showed up every single day, who worked through injuries, who did every media appearance and promotional event asked of him, and this is how WWE repays his loyalty. It's absolutely sickening. But wait, there's more to this story that's going to make you even angrier. The timing of this entire situation is highly suspicious. Rumor has it that certain contracts are being negotiated right now, and Brock Lesnar holding that World Heavyweight Championship gives him massive leverage for his next deal. So we're potentially looking at a situation where a championship, a title that's supposed to represent the pinnacle of professional wrestling achievement, is being used as a bargaining chip in contract negotiations. Think about what that means for the integrity of WWE championships. Think about what that means for every single wrestler who's grinding it out night after night in the performance center, hoping for their shot at glory. When they see that hard work, dedication, and loyalty mean nothing compared to star power and backstage influence, what kind of message does that send? Here's your third trivia question, and this one's important. Who was the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in WWE history? Drop your answer below and let me know if you think modern champions are given a fair chance to build meaningful reigns, or if we're stuck in an era of shock value title changes. The chaos doesn't stop there, folks. The implications of this championship change are going to ripple throughout the entire WWE landscape for months to come. We're talking about completely derailed storylines, ruined character arcs, and feuds that now make absolutely no sense. Creative writers are reportedly scrambling to rewrite entire pay-per-view cards, and talent is finding out about major changes to their storylines through the dirt sheets instead of through official channels. That's how disorganized and panicked WWE management is right now. And here's what really grinds my gears: this is exactly the kind of short-term thinking that has plagued WWE during certain eras. Instead of building stars for the future, instead of creating compelling long-term narratives that give fans a reason to stay invested, they go for the quick shock value, the instant ratings pop, the social media trending moment. But what happens after that moment fades? What happens when the new champion novelty wears off and we're left with a stale product and a demoralized roster? Let's talk about what this means for the other top stars in WWE right now. Guys who have been working their way up the card, who are being positioned for potential championship opportunities, are now stuck in limbo. Because let's be real, when Brock Lesnar has that title, it's not like he's defending it every single week on television. We all know how this goes. The championship disappears from TV for weeks at a time, other superstars are fighting for scraps and meaningless mid-card feuds, and the entire World Heavyweight Championship division becomes frozen in place. The WWE Universe deserves so much better than this. You deserve champions who are going to show up and defend that title with pride. You deserve storylines that make sense and build to satisfying conclusions. You deserve a company that respects your intelligence and doesn't think they can just throw any shocking moment at you and expect you to forget about quality storytelling. Before we continue, we have a quick request for you. We are constantly working to improve our content to earn your love and support. That's why we would truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update here on Wrestling Zone Insider. Now, here's what's really going to blow your mind: the backstage reaction from WWE legends. Multiple Hall of Famers have been contacted for comment, and while most are staying diplomatically silent, a few have expressed serious concerns about the direction WWE is heading. These are people who built the industry, who understand what it takes to create lasting stars and memorable moments, and even they are questioning the logic behind this decision. But perhaps the most infuriating aspect of this entire situation is the complete lack of accountability. Nobody in WWE management is coming out to explain the decision-making process. Nobody is addressing the concerns of the talent or the fans. It's just business as usual, as if completely appending months of storytelling and crowning a new champion in controversial circumstances is just another Tuesday in WWE headquarters. So what happens next? That's the question everyone is asking. Will the former champion get his rematch? Will there be any consequences for Brock Lesnar's backstage rampage? Will other superstars start taking matters into their own hands if they feel the system is rigged against them? The WWE landscape has been thrown into complete turmoil, and honestly, nobody knows where we go from here. Here's my final trivia question for you: what's the shortest World Heavyweight Championship reign in WWE history? Answer in the comments and let me know if you think we're going to see another quick title change, or if Brock Lesnar is going to hold on to that championship for a long, controversial reign. The bottom line is this: WWE just showed us that nothing is sacred, nothing is predictable, and the rules only apply when it's convenient for management. This is the kind of move that creates divisions between fans, that starts arguments on social media, and that makes people question whether they want to continue investing their time and energy into following WWE programming. Make sure you're subscribed to Wrestling Zone Insider because this story is far from over. The fallout is going to continue, the backstage drama is going to escalate, and you can bet there are going to be more shocking developments as WWE tries to deal with the chaos they've created. Hit that like button if you're just as furious about this situation as I am, and drop a comment telling me exactly how you feel about Brock Lesnar's controversial championship win. Are you excited for a new reign of dominance, or are you absolutely disgusted by the way this whole thing went down? The WWE Universe is divided right now, and I want to hear your voice. This is Wrestling Zone Insider, and we'll see you in the next video.